There comes a moment in everyone's life when the weight of their past becomes heavier than their heart can carry. For your person, that moment has come. They may not say it aloud, but deep inside they are terrified. Terrified that the truth about who they once were, the things they did, and the stories attached to their name might make you see them differently. They fear that the image you hold of them in your heart, the love you once had for them, will begin to fade once you see them as they truly are, imperfect, flawed, and human. You see, when two souls meet, something sacred happens. It's not just attraction or timing, it's recognition. Your soul recognizes something familiar in theirs. Maybe pain, maybe peace, maybe both. That's what happened with you and them. You didn't fall in love with their perfection. You fell in love with their spirit, their energy, the way they made you feel seen and safe. But now, as life shifts and silence grows, your person is drowning in thoughts they can't escape. They keep asking themselves, will they still love me if they know the real me? They are worried, not because they don't love you, but because they love you too much. That's the thing about guilt. It makes people push away the ones they want to hold close. They remember every word they said that might have hurt you, every action they took that broke your trust, every moment when they chose pride over peace. And now as they look back, they realize that all those little choices built the distance that now keeps them apart from you. Your person's fear doesn't come from arrogance. It comes from shame. They know their reputation isn't clean. They know they've made choices that don't reflect who they truly are. Maybe people around them have spoken against them. Maybe they've made mistakes that became bigger stories than they were. But what hurts the most is not what others think. It's what you might think. Because in you, they saw acceptance, light, and forgiveness. Sometimes, when love enters a person's life, it exposes their deepest insecurities. For your person, you became a mirror, a reflection of everything pure, everything true, and that scared them. They had spent years building walls, pretending they were okay, living behind a mask of confidence. But you saw through that. You saw the pain in their eyes, the tiredness in their soul. You reached the part of them no one else ever touched. And that connection, that truth, made them feel both healed and exposed. Now, they are silent. They might not be reaching out. They might be pretending they've moved on. But inside, they're restless. Their mind keeps going back to you. To the conversations, the laughter, the quiet moments when you made them feel human again. They miss how you never judged them, how your presence brought calmness to their chaos. But now that they've distanced themselves, they're afraid it's too late. They're scared that time has changed you, that maybe you've learned to live without them, that maybe their name now reminds you only of pain. That's why they're hesitating. They want to come back. They want to explain, but fear keeps holding their tongue. They think about the things people say, about how reputations stick, about how once you're labeled, it's hard to change. But you were never the type to listen to noise. You've always looked beyond the surface. You've always known that people are more than the worst things they've done. And that's why your energy is still pulling them. Even in silence, your compassion reaches them like light through a closed window. There's something sacred in your stillness. You haven't chased, you haven't begged, but your energy continues to teach them. You're showing them that real love doesn't demand, it inspires. It's not about controlling someone. It's about allowing them to grow, even if it means growing apart for a while. Right now, your person is learning that lesson. They're learning that true love doesn't come easy. It demands honesty, patience, and forgiveness. They've realized that you were never looking for perfection. You were looking for truth. And that truth starts with them admitting where they went wrong.
They're beginning to see that hiding their past only keeps them prisoner to it.
The only way forward is through honesty, with themselves and with you. They know they can't rewrite history, but they're starting to understand that they can still create a better story. One where love isn't broken by fear, but healed by faith. You might not see it, but their silence isn't indifference. It's preparation. They're preparing to face the person they hurt the most. They're building the courage to come clean, to admit their pain, and to tell you that they never meant to cause yours. They're terrified, yes, but love has a way of breaking even the strongest fear. And maybe you've felt tired. Maybe you've cried wondering why they left, why they didn't fight harder. But sometimes people leave, not because they don't care, but because they don't feel worthy of being loved. Your person has been battling their own reflection. Every time they try to move on, they feel your energy, your calmness, your light, and it pulls them back. This connection isn't ordinary. It's something divine, something written beyond reason. You are teaching them self-awareness, self-forgiveness, and the beauty of genuine love. And while you're growing in silence, they're learning in solitude. Let me tell you something important. People can change. Energy transforms. The person who once hurt you can become the person who heals you. But that requires time and patience and faith. Your silence isn't punishment. It's protection. You're protecting your peace while giving them space to find theirs. One day, when they look at you again, they'll see not just the one they loved. They'll see the one who taught them what love really is. They'll realize that love isn't about trying to impress someone. It's about being honest enough to be real. Even when it's messy, your person is beginning to understand that your connection wasn't built on perfection. It was built on soul. And souls don't judge, they recognize. That's why no matter how far they go, they can't escape what they feel for you. It's not obsession, it's alignment. You are placed in their path for a reason, not just to love them, but to awaken them. And you too are learning something beautiful through this. You're learning the art of letting go with grace. You're learning that sometimes love means stepping back and trusting the universe. Because what's truly meant for you won't need to be chased. It will find its way home. Maybe your person fears that their past will ruin what you shared. But what they don't understand yet is that real love is built to handle truth. It's built to handle scars, not just smiles. And maybe one day, they'll finally realize that their reputation doesn't define them. Their growth does. So if you're listening to this, remember, you're not waiting, you're growing. You're not forgotten, you're being protected. The universe is working on both of you, polishing hearts, clearing wounds, preparing souls for reunion. The kind of connection you share doesn't just end, it transforms. When they finally face you again, you won't see guilt in their eyes. You'll see gratitude. Gratitude for the love you gave when they didn't deserve it. Gratitude for the silence that made them reflect. Gratitude for being the one person who loved them not for their image, but for their truth. And when that moment comes, you'll understand why the distance was necessary. It was never rejection. It was preparation. It was the divine way of teaching two souls how to love better, purer, stronger. So keep walking in faith. Keep shining your light. Keep loving in silence. Because the love that's meant for you, no reputation, no distance, no past, can ever take it away.